So live pictures of Colin Edwards on the second row qualifying 5th, and just behind him teammate Britain's finest James Toseland there in 8th place, if you can just about see him past his team manager Hervé Foncheral. All right, then let's go back to the second row, because Colin is nestled rather nicely between the reigning world champion Casey Stoner and the world champion of 96 Nicky Hayden, who said he would like to have a chat this weekend, and I shall oblige. I wonder whether I can get in. Let me run in, hang on a second. Stay there, camera, hang on. Hello, lovely ladies. Hello, Nicky. Had your fair share of pasta this weekend?
Yeah. It's awesome, though, being in Italy. The passion here is incredible. And, man, I need to be in that lead group. It's going to be tough today, but the warm-up went pretty well. So we'll bring all we got, see what happens. Absolutely.
Now, you went to Indy not so long ago and had a great time there, it seemed, riding the RCV round. Tell us what it was like for atmosphere.
Yeah, Indy was amazing, really. I mean, that's a pretty sick race. Cars go fast, and had a good time, but I'd much rather be here on 2 wheels at Mugello.
We'd much rather you be here as well. We've got news, of course, of the pneumatic valve engine coming along, and when are you going to see it, do you think, in action? There's just a rumour about it coming to Barcelona.
Yeah, I would say there's a good chance we'll break that boy out in Barcelona.
And that extra 10 kilometres per hour is going to make a big difference to you?
Well, we'll find out. I mean, certainly it wouldn't hurt. We'll see what happens, though, if we can still get it around the corners as fast. So there's more corners than straights, but obviously when you get in that race situation, that top speed's nice.
Well, good luck today. Thanks very much, Nicky. Cheers. Right, let me scoot round, because if we've got time, we can rush to the front row. And we've been promised we can speak. He said he would speak to us. Loris Capirossi. This is sensational news. So let me see if I can just squash in here. Hello there. Loris Capirossi. There's been some amazing scenes here over the years. Yesterday we had a great scene with you and Valentino Rossi in qualifying. What did he say to you when you went over the line? He had his hand round his back.
Yeah, well, we just joke with him, because for sure he helped me for qualifying. I am really happy for that. But anyway, today is a completely different day. We have to do big fighting, but I hope to do a great job today.
This is going to be very difficult. Obviously, it's a track that you know very well. You want to do it in front of your home fans. But in terms of setup, do you feel like you've had enough time to get the bike in position?
Yeah, well, I think our bike is coming better always. I think it's all my Rista team Suzuki make really great job for setting the bike for me. And we cross a finger and we hope everything working good up today.
And you just met Brad Pitt, I hear.
Yeah, okay.
What did he say?
Yeah?
What did he say to you?
Who?
Brad Pitt?
I know, I just talking, but also, kids from Prodigy is there with us, and for sure this is good, man.
You be the race starter, he'll be the fire starter.
Yeah, right.
All right, Loris, thanks very much. Good luck today. Great to see Loris on the front row. And, of course, the first race here in 1976. Where am I? Here. 1976 was won by a Suzuki, none other than Barry Sheene. 1/10 faster than Phil Reed. I don't expect a Suzuki probably is going to win today, and I certainly don't think it's going to be that close to finish. But you'd have to say, here's Keith Flint from the Prodigy there. Hi, Keith, how you doing? These two guys are going to have a great race today. Danny Pedrosa is second, just a 10th off pole yesterday. And, of course, the man in pole position, getting his first pole of the year. And first pole for Bridgestone, actually, this year. Valentino Rossi, can you get through there? I don't know whether you can see his helmet. You saw it earlier in the show, but just on the top of it, he's painted his face, kind of doing an expression like this. Because when it goes down, it's a bit like that, but with no hair. San Donato, the first turn that you saw me and James at earlier, is look, it's absolutely frightening. And there is Valentino's hat, which I think is the most hysterical thing that he's actually done. They're running the hardest rear tyre they could find for this race, because it's blooming hot. Lynn Jarvis, head of Honda, big cheese here. We're all talking about Valentino and whether he's going to re-sign, because, of course, last year it was all quite negative, but this year looks very different.
Yeah, I think Valentino's happy. As you can see, we're happy, and we had some good discussions here. So we're busy to discuss another 2 years.
Okay, so there was talk about just signing for 1 year, but obviously from your perspective, you would rather have 2.
We're welcome to, and his discussions with us are for 2 years.
Okay, that's excellent. When do you expect an answer?
I don't know. We have some things to sort out. Always, his contract's a little bit difficult, but before the summer break, for sure.
Okay. What makes the contract difficult? Is it legal things, or is it Valentino himself?
No, all contracts are important. No, Valentino, it's much easier now. We talk directly to Valentino, so this is easy. It's a big contract, so big contracts have to be done well, and that's all, nothing special.
Okay, let us know when you know. Thanks very much, Lynn. Thanks very much for talking to us. All right, just a quick swift down to the second row then. We saw Casey Stoner qualified in 4th yesterday. and here he is, seemingly the only man that can ride that Ducati. And if you need any more, proof, thank you, of that, you look back to the 6th row, because there is Marco Melandri and the other 2 Ducati boys. In fact, Marco has been out-qualified by the 2 non-factory riders, which isn't going too well for him. All right, then, let's skip. Where's Brad Pitt, by the way? Oh, here he is. There he is, look. That's Brad Pitt there in the funny hat. See? There we go. Anyway, let's have a look at the 3rd row. Jorge Lorenzo, this is his 100th Grand Prix start. He's been a bit of a dark horse this weekend. He could get a podium, though. Then James in 8th place. And rounding out the 3rd row is Shinya Nakano. All right, they've got 23 laps. Let's get on board now with Nicky Hayden and see what they've got to go through.